on your knees. Right? So I'm going to start it off just from this position. Appreciate that it can be done from anywhere. So whichever way, I'm here or whatever, the guy needs to push me down so he can pass. So a lot of the times he ends up here on this, guillotine kind of place. So I'm going to do the standard one, so without the arm. I'm going to, before I let him go take me down, because once I'm down, it's hard to bring this stuff in here. Because his shoulder is blocking it. So I'm going to have to do it while I'm still up here. So it's natural when his head comes in to just cover it with my arm. What's important is not to be here, but to be all the way, so my elbow goes all the way as far as it can, and I keep tight next to the head. Now the arm comes out on this side, right here, and it's easy to catch because I can get it in deep. So my arm goes up here, right, and it grabs like this. So this one goes under the head, under the neck, this one grabs up. So I'm going to come in here and grab. Now I pretty much have it to finish with. Now I got to worry about my legs, because if Slava pushes in to drive, I need to make sure my legs unload up here. And now I have my guillotine. He's already tapping, but I'm going to make sure that I can exercise it nice and tough. The reason he's already tapping is because I keep this nice and high, right? It's hard for him to really not put any resistance in. So I'm going to lock it back up. See, I kind of drive to push the shoulder down here, and then what I do is I let him come up a little bit, then I bring down, push down with the legs, and I arch my neck. So the finish goes like this, right? Straightforward. Now we're going to do the defense on this very quickly, because the defense is even more straightforward than the finish. The Slava's going to go for this guillotine. I'm going to come in here thinking I'm about to finish him. He grips without the arm. Ahead of the arm right here. Right? And monkey grip. But the other way. This way, yeah, exactly. So now, he's coming in for the finish. First thing, before he goes, come back up. Before he goes, my first and immediate way to defend this is to just pass. Because if I put my weight forward, as Slavik goes for it, and sideways, and I pass here, it doesn't matter that he has the guillotine, because now I control, and there's no guillotine. Right? Because he was here, it's easy for me to bring control over his head. Now he loses grip. I can place this arm here, I can really pass. So that's sort of my line one, but we're going to assume that I can't do that. We're going to assume that when Slavik goes for my guillotine, right, that he's going to put me straight into guard. Right, now I'm in much more trouble. First thing I want to do is this arm. Look, he's going to come inside to grab his wrist, right at where it locks, right under my neck. The elbow is not going to be up here, it's going to bring all the way back, like this, as much as I can, so it relieves a little bit of pressure. Now, because he's choking only on this side, it's hard for me to reach. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my forehead on the ground as this comes here. You see, so I'm trying to make my neck straight, because to finish, Slava needs to get my neck under like this. Right. No, you're going to arch. Remember, this is the other guillotine. Yeah. So I'm here. I push my forehead into the ground. I try to back it up with a little bit of pressure back here. Now look, this arm that's free is going to come up right on the shoulder here. As I'm holding here and as I'm opening and making the gap bigger with my forehead, it becomes easy to come out. And that's my escape. And most of the pressure on the escape comes from the fact that this arm is free to do whatever it needs. So now we're going to do the guillotine, but with the arm over, which is a lot more common. I'm going to, for simplicity, start it off here. You know, you can get it from many other places. So Slavik dips his head in, and notice when he dips his head, most guys also put the arm on the outside because they need it to drive me down. Right? They need this control. So now it becomes easy for me to connect with the arm on the outside. The grip is the same. This one closest to the neck still holds the blade to the throat, and then this one connects like this. But the difference is, instead of connecting past the arm, I connect with the arm. And now, when I connect with the arm, I can get it much tighter. Right? When the tightness comes from getting close to yourself and up nice and high to the chest. So I control, I get this in, and I lift. So now it's already very tight on Slavik. This elbow also, it tries to kind of touch my own side, so it makes it tighter here as well. So now, all I gotta do is make sure he doesn't pass to side control. So as I come up, you know, I wanna make sure I control the hip here, and I unload my leg up here, and now I have this. I do not need to lock the guard, but I need to make sure it's in control. So I can even finish with both legs like this, so long as I know that his hips aren't going anywhere, he's not passing, right? So once I have this, I'm going to do this thing where my legs, if they lock, it's hard for me to pivot for the right finish. So to finish, I need to go in that direction with my shoulder, because I'm going to crush his head down. So I'm going to regrip. So I'm going to open, and I'm going to lean in, okay, to Vladik. So if I was to be doing this without him, just to show you schematically, as I push this leg off, I scoot in like this, and that's my finish. So the hand comes in like this. And the resulting, as he comes in, I grip, I control, I come up, I lock, and look. I come in this way for the finish. This is much harder to defend, because he doesn't have his arm to put over. So now we're going to do the defense, and then everybody can try whatever they want with this. So now Slavik is going to do the real guillotine with the arm over. Hey, come on. Just grip it. Yeah, exactly. No, nice and tight. Right. Now go for it, locking up the guard. Right. Whichever way. So now this is real trouble. I can't get this arm out. My only means of defense, look, I can't even put my forehead down because of the way he is. My only means of defense is the shoulder that's pushing into his chest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stack him, put all of my weight on the shoulder, like this. All of the weight forward. My head turns a little bit. Now I got space to grip here. Keep holding. Hold hard. Even if he doesn't release, the amount of space I just made here, look at this. It makes it easy for me to come out. All because I'm putting a lot of pressure into his chest with my shoulder, and I'm making the space open wide. That's it.